Volume by Montrell, Frank, Brendan Cockerham, Evan Earl, and Jacoby Davis. Volume is the measure of the space occupied by a solid. Standards. So find the volume of a cylinder, multiply the area of the base by the height of the cylinder. The formula to find the volume of a cone is the same as the formula to find the volume of a cylinder. A sphere is a set of all points in space that are given distance from a given point called the center.
Vocabulary. Composite solids. Objects made up of more than one type of solid. Cylinder. A 3D figure with two parallel congruent circular bases connected by a curved surface. Cone. A 3D figure with one circular base connected by a curved circle to a single vertex. Polyhedron. A 3D figure with faces that are polyhedrons. Sphere. A set of all points in space that are a given distance, known as the radius from a given point, known as the center. Hemisphere. A circle that separates the sphere into two congruent halves, each called a hemisphere. Formulas. The formula of a sphere is volume equals 4/3 times pi times radius cubed. The formula for a cylinder is volume equals pi times the radius squared times height. The formula for a cone is volume equals 1/3 times pi squared times height. Volume of a cone. The volume stands for V of a cone with radius r is 1/3 the area of the base times the height. Symbol. V equals 1/3 times base times height, or volume equals 1/3 times pi times radius squared times height. The volume of a cone. Radius equals 3, height equals 6. V equals 1/3 times pi times 3 squared times 6. Volume equals 56.5. The volume is 56.5 cubic inches.
Volume of a cone. The volume of V of a cylinder with radius r is the area of the base times the height. Symbols. V equals BH, where V equals pi r squared, or V equals pi r squared times height. V equals pi r squared times height. That's the volume of a cylinder. V equals pi 8 squared times 20. The diameter is 16, so the radius is 8. Replace H with 20. Volume is approximately 4,021.2. The volume is about 4,021.2 cubic inches. Right now.
Volume of a sphere. The volume of a sphere is 4/3 the product of pi and the cube of the radius. Symbols. 4/3 times pi times the radius cubed. Volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Volume equals 4/3 times pi times 6 cubed. Volume equals 904.8. The volume of the sphere is about 904.8 cubic millimeters.
Examples. Volume of a sphere. V equals 4/3 times pi times 12 cubed. V equals 4/3 times pi times 12 cubed. V equals 7,234.56. The volume of the sphere is 7,234.6 cubic centimeters. Volume of a cone. V equals 1/3 times pi times 3 squared times 9. V equals 84.78. The volume of the cone is 84.8 cubic units. Volume of a cylinder. V equals pi times 2 squared times 4. V equals 3.14 times 4 times 4. V equals 50.24. The volume of the cylinder is 50.2 cubic centimeters.
The radius of the cylinder is 5 inches and the height is 7.5 inches, and the answer is 588.8 cubic inches. The radius of a cone is 12 centimeters and the height is 30 centimeters, and the answer is 56.5 cubic centimeters. The radius for a sphere is 24 feet, and the volume is 57,865.5 cubic feet. The end. Done.
Conclusion. We can find the volume of this propane tank, which is a cylinder, by using the formula, which is V equals pi r squared times height. We can also find the volume of this basketball, which is a sphere, by using the formula volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed.
Everyday things that we use can be measured by volume, such as this ice cream cone by using the formula V equals 1/3 times pi times r squared times height. We hope you've enjoyed our lesson on volume. The end.
The end.